channel. So I have got several requests about making homemade dog toy videos which Delta uses because he is a super aggressive chewer. When he was around 4 months old, he actually chewed up my table's foot stand, which was made of wood. So right now the table I have has no foot stand. It's got steel lining so that he doesn't chew it up. And when we get him toys, they barely last for 5 minutes. So within 5 minutes I'll be handed over the carcass, and then he'll look at me with question in his eyes saying that, "Mom, what did you get me? It didn't even last 5 minutes. Get me a new toy." So to solve all of those problems and to keep him busy at home because he gets bored with his toys really easily, I am bringing you 5 homemade dog toys which you can make in like a minute and use it to keep your pup super busy when you're working, or even during the times when you cannot get out due to rains or environmental conditions, or you're not feeling well and it's hard to get out and take your pup on the walk, but they need the exercise. So to do that, you can use these homemade dog toys to keep them busy and to keep them engaged. And Delta is now wanting to get out of the room. So I'll head over and show you how to make the toys with guest appearance from Delta. Let's go. Hi guys, welcome to the voiceover. So here, the ingredients you will need are basically a pair of scissors, lots of cloth, old t-shirts or any bedsheet material or anything. And for the first toy, that is the sock bottle, I'm trying really hard not to let Delta take this away. No baby, not right. You can take it away later. Let Mama make things out of this for you. I'm gonna put all of these away. No, stop it. No, good boy. So here is an old t-shirt which I was just tearing apart, and Delta started to take it away. Anyways, he's got the cap of the bottle. I'll let him be with it for 2 minutes. So basically what you need is, you need a long sleeve of a t-shirt if you have a big bottle like I have here. If you have a smaller bottle, you can probably just use a sock to go along with it. So I am going to cut this one off, basically. So here it is. You've got a long sleeve, a long t-shirt sleeve, which is obviously stitched on both sides, so you don't have to worry about that. Pick up your bottle, make sure that the cap is not connected, because this cap, if he gets it in his mouth, he will obviously chew it and turn it into a pulp, but the problem is he might swallow it, which you don't want happening. So make sure that the cap is not there, and the next thing to do is just to put the bottle in your sock or in your sleeve, as is the case with me. So just pushing the bottle in, okay? Make sure you knot off one end of the sleeve. So I'm first, bottle is in. It's okay, even if he opens it up, I will just seal it right back again. Or as I said, you could use a sock, so you don't have to worry about sealing both the ends, you just have to worry about sealing one of the ends. So here it goes. And yeah, really tight, and it's sealed. See? Great seal. I'm sorry, no nail paints. I'm really bad at keeping myself updated with nail paints and stuff. So here it is. All sealed over. You see the nice crinkly noise it's making, which Delta would absolutely go mad for. To add to it, I am going to add a couple of his treats, okay? Through the mouth of the bottle. 2 treats going. Make a really nice noise. And now I'm just going to seal this portion off. Would like to seal it off on its own, but it's not happening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this through the middle a little bit. Mostly likely with the socks, since they're very elastic, you won't have to do this, but I am doing this just so that I can seal it up. So you see, I have these 2 ends. I'm going to just, if he can get it, good for him, I'd say. So there it is. Your first toy is ready. What kind of noise it makes? Delta! Yeah, there he is. That's the new toy. That's the new toy. Yeah. So you can use this to really make him jump around. Jump around a lot. Yeah, see? You'll get it, but later. Right now, Mama is just making all the toys. You go play with that one. Good boy. For the next toy, which is Find the Treat. It is honestly a personal favorite of mine because I just love making that toy. It's super easy to make. You can make it in like 2 minutes and you can refurbish it every day as and when you need it. So you can refurbish this toy every day, and that is why it's a personal favorite. What I'm going to do is I'm going to line up. I have this long strip of cloth. It can be either 5 inches wide, 3 inches wide, depends on you and the size of your treat. Since I've got small treats, this size is perfect for me. There's one treat here, and then start rolling the cloth over the treat. It's just like that. Once you're done rolling, you've got the treat in the cloth. What you're going to do is just seal the cloth off right like that. See? He's gone mad. He can smell his treats. Yeah, have the treats. Then another treat in the middle. Same thing. No, you cannot. See what I have to go through when I'm making his toys? He gets so excited over them. So this is the second one. Just knot it off like the first one. It will keep him really busy. 3 treats in a row. He has to get all out. And simultaneously you also have knots. Hey, wait! No, not like that. And then you get a third treat in. Like this. Once you get this third treat into, you already have 2 treats over here. Then put the third treat in over here like this. And see the way he's going berserk. And you just basically seal it off, roll it up so that the treat is captured in the cloth, and you seal it up. This is probably the simplest homemade toy. You can, like, I've got a bunch of treats over here and one over here. So I would try to seal it so that I have 3 knots instead of 2 knots. So here is the treat. Really make sure you get everything through there. Okay? Yeah, like that. Yeah. And now that you have that third treat out, okay, like that, third treat is out. And then you grab it and you pull it. And make sure you have 3 different knots. See? So you've got 1 treat over here, 1 treat over here, and 1 treat over here. Let's see his reaction. Yes. Okay, he took it. And he's gone. So this was the homemade toy number 2, which was Find the Treat. Now let's come to the third one, which is the knitted rope toy. This, I already have made one before. This is basically a rope toy. And it's really long, like you can see the length. This is how long it is. I made this toy around, you can say 3 or 4 months back, and it still lasts, and he loves it. The advantage of this toy is that if you have a high energy pup who tends to really go and bite and nip and become aggressive while playing, this toy can be very handy. Delta tends to jump around a lot, which you must have noticed by his videos. So he jumps and he grabs and he never bites, but obviously they grab everything by their mouths. So what he does, this one is really long, so he starts from grabbing over here, then he grabs here. By the time he crosses half, I can actually take this side and then start pulling from this side while we are playing tug of war with this. So this is very good for tug of war, for tiring out your pups, and for playing with them for a really long time. You keep swirling it like this and they get really excited. Works with Delta every time, and Delta is a very choosy player. Does not play with all things. So to make this one, you don't have to do anything basically. You just need a long t-shirt sleeve, or that one was made from a bedsheet. That is why it's really long, as you can see. But for the purpose of demonstration, I am using this t-shirt, my really old t-shirt, faded, color gone, everything bad, basically cannot be used. So I'm just gonna cut it out. What, you don't want to play with your treats anymore? You're here? What are you doing here? Come on, play. And this is what you have. A long piece of cloth. This is what you need. Then what I'm going to do is I am going to make 3 strips. What you want to do is you want to make 3 strips in this, and you are going to braid it like a simple 3-strand braid. You can make 4 strips, 5 strips, 6 strips, as many strips as you want. You cannot have that. You can have this. Hey handsome, what is it? You cannot take this one. No, Mama's working with this one. Okay, so he took the other cloth away. And we can finally get to work with this one. It doesn't have to be uniform, as you can see. This is like a really non-uniform cloth. I see the tail. See, it's such a cute tail. You've got such a cute tail, honey bun. Yes, a very cute tail you have. So I'm gonna start dividing this, cutting this up into 3 portions. Okay, this was one, and this is the second portion. I hope you can see, but you do get the idea, right? What you're supposed to do and how to make it toy. I know it's been really long since I've uploaded a video. I've been really busy, so I haven't had the time to even film. I actually have a couple of more videos in the pipeline, even Delta's birthday video. I haven't posted them. I am so sorry. I don't make time to do it. Life's just been pretty hectic right now. And he's back. If you have a pup like Delta, get used to doing everything with him supervising it. Sometimes I say he has taught me everything. Look at it. See, he's holding, he's helping me get the scissor in really fast. And now that that is done, he wants the strip. No, you cannot have it. So basically, I haven't cut it all the way till the end. I have only made like 3 portions up till close to the end, but not all the way till the end. So I have got like 3 portions. 1, 2, and 3. And what I will do is just braid them now. So as you can see, I'm just going to braid it really quick. So braid. So for braiding, in case you don't know how to braid, just in case, most of the people know, but in case there are some guys watching this who want to make this homemade toy for their pups. You have the 3 strands. You take the first strand, put it in between the second and the third strand. Pick up the third strand, the one which is left, put it in between the first and second strand. So basically what you do is you pick up the strand on the side, put it in between the 2 strands. Pick up the other strand on the side, put it in between the 2 strands. Like this. See, I'll put it over here and show you. This is a corner strand. I'm picking it up, putting it in between. Okay, and separating it out. Pick up this corner strand, put it in between. Pick up this corner strand, put it in between. Guess you got the idea. So all you have to do is keep putting the side strand in between. Pick up this side strand, put it in between. Pick up this side strand, put it in between. This side strand, put it in between. And this is the kind of thing you should have on your rope toy. Okay, so picking up this one, putting it in between. And since I have really long hair, I'm used to braiding my hair a lot of the time. Because with Delta and with the videos, you must have known he loves to eat my hair. I don't know why, but he simply loves going behind my hair, so I prefer keeping it tied up in a braid or in a bun on the top of my head to keep myself from losing more hair actually. So this is how it is. This is a short rope toy compared to that one, which is really, really long. And here at the end, when I've got 3 strands remaining and not much space, I'm going to tie it off like this. Okay, leave 1 strand, pick up 2 strands which are on the side, put them together and just make a simple knot with those 2 strands. And your rope toy is ready. Bun Bun! You want the rope toy? Look at that. Look at that. This is how you're supposed to be. See? And then you can just play tug of war with him. Okay, so you can get a better idea. Yeah, see? Look at that. You keep pulling and you keep pulling, and these t-shirt materials are really durable, so they last a very long time. So, since I was making the video, I gave him the cap of that bottle you saw, and these are the remains of the cap. And this is the reason you really don't want to give your pup the bottle's cap. And there is this tiny piece. So I keep a watch. I keep looking over to him every second, every 30 seconds, so that I know when he's doing something naughty or when he's got something completely chewed up, I take it away. But an advice to everyone, don't do that. Here is the notch toy which we had made with treats, and he's trying to get everything right now. So instead of putting a treat in there, you also, for this one, remember you have to put a really enticing treat, a treat which they would really love, or which is their favorite. It's all wet because he's been trying to chew it, but he's not been able to get it out so far. Also, you can make this one without the treat. So this one would give him holding points to latch on his mouth and tug. So this would also make a really good tug toy. Delta, come on. Come here. Don't you want your treats? Come on. Treatos. Come here, baby. Yeah. So see, he's latched onto that middle one, and it gives him a grip, which is not easy to lose. So you can really make it a tug toy, you can make it a treat toy, you can actually turn this one into an activity toy by putting in treats at every 2 centimeters. So when you're leaving him or when you have to work, you can give your pup that kind of a toy. So I am planning to use this cloth and see how much can I cover up the ball with this. This is the 5th toy. Okay, I'm just joking. This is not the 5th toy. I will be making it right now. Okay, so what I'm doing for this is have a tennis ball. For this one, basically I wanted to show you 2 ways. One, you can make a hole in the tennis ball, put a couple of treats in, just give it to your dog so that he or she is busy trying to get the treats out of the toy. But this, yeah, he has made a hole. See, it's precious, but I cannot find it. Other one is to make a tossable tug toy. Ball tuggy, I call it ball tuggy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the ball aside for now. I'm just going to go ahead and cut the t-shirt off. 1 t-shirt, so many toys. Also, I hate the color pink. No reason for me to keep this t-shirt. Okay, so there we go. So that is it. Then go ahead through the sides of the seam, and Delta's getting really impatient. He wants to start like right now. Mama, what are you doing? Why is it taking so long for you to make my toys? So just keep cutting it. Keep cutting it further. So you can basically go anywhere. You can go from this side, that side. Basically, it's not that I don't want to buy him toys, but I have yet to find a toy which would last with my boy. So right now I've got a really big piece of t-shirt. Either I could use half of it, or I'm going to use the complete t-shirt for this one right now. Take the ball, place it in the center, cover it up with the t-shirt like this. Now you've got a really long piece of t-shirt. Wait! Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the t-shirt into strips. You can either cut it into strips beforehand, you can cut it into strips afterwards, whichever way you want. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut 1 tiny strip first, so that I have something to secure the ball with. You bad scissor. You mean scissor. So I've got this extra tiny region, which I'm going to just wrap around this whole thing. So what I'm doing with this one is just tying it around. Keep 1 finger over there so that you know where to pass the loop. So this is what I have. You see, the ball's inside, and it's secured on the outside. So even if you remove this, because it's just a cloth, it's no big deal, I can remake it. For now, since he is getting really impatient, you take this side, cut it again. No. Down. sit, stay. He listens when he wants to. Just have to catch them up at the right time. So I'm going to just, for the purpose of the video, I'm going to make it really quick, and I'm going to make 3 basically strands. So here you can just go like that. So again, you've got 3 strands, and use up these strands to make a braid again. So just quickly make a braid so that there's a braid on one side, and the same thing you do on the other side. Here it is. A note of caution: remove such things. He might eat it up, take it off, and then it might get stuck in his throat. Make sure you don't have labels or tags on your t-shirts when you're using them for making toys. Okay. And now, here is the ball, here is the braid. You can make it of any kind. It doesn't have to be super nice and good looking braid. At the end, you just pull everything out of it. So when that is done, you just want to secure the braid at the end in the way I showed you before. See? And you've got a ball with a braid. And you have to do the same thing over to the side. Here he is sitting and patiently waiting for his toy. Down. Down. Sit. Sit. I know you want your toy, but you have to sit. Can you sit for Mama? Sit. Sit. No. Good boy. I'll give you your toy very soon. Now, I just have to go through the 3rd braid, and then his toy will be ready. Wait. Just let me make the 3rd braid. Sorry, the 3rd piece of the braid. Okay. Here we go. Go all the way in. Yeah. So I got 3 strands again. Again, just braid it up like you did for the previous one. It does not have to be nice, neat, clean, nothing. Just braid it. Because especially when you have a pup like Delta, it wants everything right then and there. And obviously I'm making it in front of him, so he would want it that way. And then you got to be quick on your feet and hands. So there you go. Got one really long braid, really thick rather, not long. I'm gonna seal it off, and there it is. So this is your ball tuck toy. And now I'll show you his reactions to all the tuck toys. Stay tuned. Okay, so now that you have seen how to actually make the toys, it is time to show you how Delta really reacts to them and how much he is in love with them. So let's go ahead and show you his reactions. Here is the first toy which I made, and I cannot put it down because there is a very Mr. Aggressive who wants his toy badly. Okay, you see? See how much he loves it? He'll just jump around for it like for hours on end, and because it makes a really nice noise, keeps him busy. And he's hanging on to it. Look at that balance. And look at the jaw power. Up, good boy. See? He's already in love with his toy. I'm sorry, that was my finger in front of the camera. Yeah. That noise shall keep him busy for a really long time. So whenever you go out, you get a plastic bottle, or you buy water from outside, make sure you get those plastic bottles home, because this is how you can use them. So this is for the first toy review. Alright, Delta chose to review this toy. Come on. Now I'll show you how to exactly use your tuck toy. Yeah. He'll keep pulling and you keep pulling back, and that makes them spend a lot of energy. Look at that brain, look at that brain, look at that brain. See how? Okay. So I am holding on to this edge and he's holding on to the other one. And see what he does now. Pulling, and then he put his hand and then he grabbed him on. One better demonstration is needed. I think the camera was a little wobbly over there. Yeah. You think you can take it? Yes, I think you can too. But I'm trying not to give it to you. So, this is a short version. But when you have a really long version, you can keep him busy for 10 to 20 minutes, which is, see, look at that hand. And he got it. This is how he takes away his toys. Time to review toy number 3, which was the one treat-filled treasure hunt type of duck toy. Hey, mister. Who wants this? Yeah, come on. Come on. And if you put it without the treat, it'll give him something to hold on to over those knots. See? Super busy. These 5 toys are going to keep him busy for the entire day, because I'm going to keep switching one for the other. These toys are especially good when your pup needs exercise and you, for some reason, are unable to take him or her out for his or her walk. Like I am today, because it's really cold and it's not the time. Otherwise, by now, Delta usually gets his 40 minutes of walkies time. So if no walkies outside, there's gotta be at least 20 to 30 minutes of serious, strenuous mental and physical activity at home. So you need to make sure that your pup gets it, no matter what. Now, for the final toy, and the winner is the Bally Tug toy, Ball Tuggy, which Delta is absolutely in love with. Look at that. Look at that. Ow. Okay, mister. Look at that. See that ball? Is that ball going round, round, round? And he wants the whole toy for himself. If I give him this toy, he will be busy with this one at least for 10 to 20 minutes because it has a ball. He loves balls. See? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. This can help a lot of people who have aggressive chewers with keeping their pups busy. So adios, see you in the next video. 10 minutes later, and he is still busy. He's trying to get that ball out of there actually.